Good evening, and welcome to the theprofitroom.com. My name is Ernest. I'm one of the co-founders of the Profit Room.
Hi, everyone. I'm Latoya. I'm one of the co-founders of the Profit Room, or the other co-founder.
All right. So we're just gonna wait for a couple of people to come in the room. We are live here on Facebook, and also we're live on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, like our pages. We also are part of Instagram. Everything that you see, Twitter, everything is the Profit Room. And we've been doing these series based off of our new course called Stock Market Stimulus. You can check that out. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. All right, good evening. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Good evening. So, the subject we want to talk about tonight, and you can share with your friends and your family, we're talking about how much money can you make trading and investing? We get this question all the time. People will contact us, hey, I want to start trading and investing. How much money can I make? That's like the first question everybody asks. So we're going to have a discussion about that. First and foremost, trading and investing has a lot to do with confidence, right? So let's think about when you're a young person learning how to walk, right? You may take two or three steps. You put your little hand out. You see the baby putting a hand out to grab the couch or the coffee table. They're not taking that long stretch like to the other side of the room, right? Same thing with driving a car. You may stay local on your street before you jump on the highway. It's all about confidence. So in the beginning, everybody's different because everybody has a different stage of when they start trading and investing. But it's more importantly to understand that if you focus more on how much you can make right away, it's going to block how your journey progresses because that's all you're going to envision right away. But typically, when you start off, if you have a structured education, you should be making at minimum at least 30% of your investable capital. We've seen students do that and even so much more. So, for example, you may feel comfortable starting with $500 trading options or two to 3,000 with stocks and options. We've seen students on a consistent basis make a couple of $100 a day, $1,000 a week by following structure. So, Latoya, my question to you, what do you actually notice when people start trading and investing and they think about money all the time, about how much money can make? Can that be a distraction, or how do you view that?
I think is a great big distraction, actually, instead of falling in love with the actual process. So it's the process to be able to make consistent gains over time. To me, that's extremely important, and not necessarily focus on the money right away. So instead of focusing on just one trade and how much you can potentially get from it, think of it as a focus of series of trades, right? Over time. So that's more of the thought process I would like to see more people have when they get involved with trading per se. But that's what I how I view it initially. So don't focus on the money, in other words.
Yeah, there's a process. So when we look at trade and investing, I'm gonna give you another prime example. Everybody's looking for the quick 20, 30-day diet, right? 5 minute abs, 10-minute abs, right? And they may work for a short period of time, right? Because I've noticed even recently, people who've done fitness programs and things of that nature, like you really don't see a major change. The scale may tell you something for a moment, but physically you don't really see a big change because it's something that maybe you're looking for real quick and fast. But when you do diet the right way, right, you start shedding a pound or two a week. Before you know it, the transformation comes even faster and faster because that's how the body works, right? It's the same thing mentally when you're looking at trading and investing. If you're focusing on these small wins, making a couple of dollars here and there, right? your mindset, your trading, your skill starts to develop even more and more. And we've seen this happen with students all the time. They start saying, "Hey, I'm making $100 here or $50 here." Then, Latoya, what do they eventually start telling us?
They're making 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, and that's a day. So it develops over time, just like Ernest is saying. And one thing that does stick out too, since you're going to use the diet analogy and everything, I'm thinking more so of like muscles. So when you just work out your muscles over time, the longer, right, the longer the process, the more gains in that sense. That's the same thing when it comes to trading because it's all about a muscle memory when you do develop that skill. So you're developing your muscle. You like that?
I thought you were talking about my little muscles that I had going on. Yeah, I'm looking kind of big in the shirt, right? So yeah, like all right, I'm looking. All right, let me calm down. So yeah, like you said, it's just a muscle memory because your body and your mind starts to get more comfortable, and it is hard to explain as a trader and investor. It comes naturally because it's just a simple process of what you're doing. And that's the same thing. Well, if we go back to exercising, right? You could be breathing hard on that treadmill, that stairmaster, that bike, and before you know it, when you're on there again, you're breathing easy. And that's the same thing with the bank account, with trading and stuff like that. So a short answer is you can make money making consistent profits. It's not about how much you're going to make at that time, right? Everybody's looking for a good number. With the proper risk management, it's always proper risk management. You're able to control your wins and, more importantly, control your losses. So you don't get stuck in a situation where you're comparing yourself to what you need to be making. And a lot of people ask that question because where should I be at? XYZ is making this amount. I should be making this amount. And that's something that's natural that comes in people's mind. But it's a good way with trading to consistently make profits. You can generate some great income in order to do that a safe way. And that's what we teach our students here at the Profit Room. Very, very important. So we just wanted to come on here live and talk about that because that's a big question. It's not an easy answer to say because people want something quick. Like I
Correct.
need to I need to know right now. What can I do? And the real answer is what are you willing to do?
Mm,
What are you willing to do to create the money out of it? And if you look at a lot of our students and you look at the success stories, they're putting in work, they're following a structured way that we teach them in order to make consistent profits. So what we wanted to talk about real quick, our new course is called Stock Market Stimulus. Now, Latoya and I, during a recession or a pandemic, excuse me, last year we had some group courses. We put a lot of effort into it, and we are able to put this into a course that's a great one for a novice or people who struggle fundamentally and technically trading and investing. Many people can afford our premium courses where we go into a lot more advanced techniques and strategies, and they need a place to start to learn how to pull money out of the market on a consistent basis. So we have Stock Market Stimulus. This is a great course. This course has been tested. You'll see a
mhm.
lot of our student success stories based upon this course, and it's great for you to come in at this limited time. Now, a lot of people have asked for a course like this, and we're presenting it here. So, with this course, you're going to learn what you need to know. If you go to the registration page at stockmarketstimulus.com, we give you an overview of a back end, which actually in the course. You also get access to a private Facebook group where you can exchange and talk with other students, which will be opening very, very soon. But just like always, this is a launch. So, what do we mean by a launch? We did a pre launch first for our existing loyal people on our email list. That's why it's very important to get on our email list. Now we're doing this launch to the public, right? For you guys to participate. So, after April 19th, this price will not no longer be here. We're going to cap the course at this point and focus on our other premium products. So that's what we do at the Profit Room. One of the bonuses as well, May 2nd, we have a live training. So we have a May 2nd, we'll have a live training that we're going to go over some advanced techniques, talk about some more stuff dealing with stocks and options for you guys to definitely benefit from. So tomorrow we'll be back too. We'll have another discussion about stock market, answer a couple of questions that we get emails that come in all the time. So we hope you guys are having an amazing week so far. Thanks for all your loyal support. Like at Hit the Profit Room, we're here to help educate as many people as possible and become professional traders. So you want to close out for us, Latoya?
Sure. Everyone, with that said, take care, be safe, trade safe for the traders.